Alrighty, fellas. Good morning. Good morning. How are we doing today? It is officially Patrouski's birthday. Okay, so that means we're gonna have good luck. Okay, the Pokemon devs have confirmed you do get better shiny luck on your birthday. 100% true and real, not misinformation. So we're gonna get something today. We'll see what it is. I'm excited to play around, mess around, see what we can do. I'm gonna go ahead and use the lore steps that I'm on. I've got around 200 or so, and then I want to do some Shedinja hunting today. I want to properly Shedinja hunt. I really enjoyed it the last stream or so, and I like that the Shedinja hunt is in a really good position for me because it doesn't take up box space like other egg hunts, which is super nice. It just sinks Pokeyen. It just costs so much Pokeyen, which is unfortunate, but I mean, I'm lucky enough to be gifted a lot, and I have a lot of net worth that I can kind of expel to use. So I'd actually rather pay the extra Pokeyen than worry about the box space being sucked up. So I like the Nikita hunt because of that aspect. So we'll see. We're gonna prep properly for it today and see how it goes. But we're gonna single encounter for a little bit, get things going. Other than that, I played Pokerogue for the first time today. Dude, videos will be coming out on that game within the next, hopefully, a few days. I was shockingly impressed. That game was, all I can say is, that game was a lot of fun and has a lot of opportunity to offer a lot of fun for a long time. I'm super excited for the progress of Pokerogue. Pat just wondered, did you ever buy PC space? Yes, I have max PC space bought, and even then, I am hurting for PC space. Like, the longer you play the game, the more you get into it, the more you realize how PC space actually becomes one of the most important resources. That doesn't happen for the first 6,000 hours or so. For a long time, like, it doesn't really matter. Like, for most of your Pokemon experience, PC space is not going to be a problem. PC space is mostly just to make egg hunts more efficient. To a large extent, yes, for sure. But also, if you're a collector, if you start getting a bunch of PvP Pokemon and so, but like generally, yeah, like it's pretty hard to like, if you don't egg hunt the 25 or even like the 12, if you don't egg hunt the 12 PC spaces boxes, is gonna be plenty. Honestly, it really does. Like, if you ever want to egg hunt for a shiny, all of a sudden you need like 14 boxes just dedicated to that egg hunt, right? So if you have like 4 boxes of other Pokemon you're gonna need minimum, 16 boxes or 20 boxes or some shit like that just to be able to egg hunt, right? It's super tough. Alpha Ditto at Unova P2 Lab, that location sucks to get to, but that's worth it. I will head over to that Alpha Ditto to check it after this. Playing Pokerogue for the first time today really just reminded me, I so wish that PokeMMO had the players online on the login screen. I would love to see. I think it would really reinvigorate and give a lot of it would inspire players to play more and do more and be interested and talk about it. And I would love to see the active play. How many players are online? The concurrent player base, please. I would love that if the devs could do that. That alone would just be probably one of the. If I could ask for one statistic, it would be concurrent players. How many players are logged in when I log in? My lore is up in 2 steps here. We're going to use that to step away from this spot. We're going to head over to Unova first things first to go do that Alpha Ditto encounter and actually catch it, because Alpha Ditto is probably the best Alpha to catch. If not like Dragoniters, it's really good, and you can some serious Pokeyen from it. This location does suck to get to. I'm gonna fly up to the first city in Unova, come down, and you head west. You have to do the whole route all the way over. It's similar to the shiny Scraggy spot, the spot to Shunt Scraggy, but it's even further than that, which is crazy. This is a pain in the ass spot to get to. I always forget the exact method as well. So you go through the pretty normal stuff of making your way over to Scraggy, right? If Ditto's ever up, it's worth going to. You take the bottom spot here, head all the way over, and then once I get here, I always forget. I always forget exactly what to do here, but I'm gonna follow some people and try to figure it out. We're gonna dodge or repel, so we're gonna follow these guys, and I'm gonna trust that they're going the right way. Pop into the repel. A Pokeball down there that I've never grabbed. So it's over here. Yeah, what? Do they all go this one? Okay, they're all going this one, so I'm going to go middle. See if they're correct. And I think they... Did I go the wrong one, though? Let's see. Oh, perfect. Okay. And once you make it over here, the Ditto is over here. Okay, let's check this spawn. This is the best alpha possible. Let's see if we can get ourselves a good IV. 3 times 31 or 4 times 31 Alpha Dittos can go for big, super big money. Let's see what the... oh, it's Eradicate. That should be pretty easy. The imposter is, I think, different for everybody, which is always funny. Hey, a quick question. How many accounts do you recommend? 1 for main and another 2 maybe for alphas, events. It's really as many as you're willing to play, right? It's really up to you. I like, as boring as that answer is, it's how many accounts is fun for you to have into. I just crit it. Oh, that sucks. Oh, that's unfortunate. So all I did was walk in this building and then back out, and now it reappeared, which is always super nice. You can go ahead and just, even if you kill an alpha, you can go ahead and continue the fight pretty easily. Hopefully it's Raticate still. I don't know if it actually can change between. Okay, good. I got distracted. But in terms of alt accounts, like, really just 1 main account and 1 alt account. I think everybody should have 1 alt account. Even if you, like, just create an alt account, get it to, like, Viridian Town, like, not very far, right? And just use it as a PC, like, storage alt. Like, even if you just get 1 alt account to, like, the first main city, and then have it used for store Pokemon, like, that's good. Like, everyone should at least have 1 alt, probably, for storage, but you probably don't. I don't know. It's up to you. You don't really need that, but I would recommend it. Other than that, just as many alts as you're willing to play. I mean, the more alts, the better when it comes to things like berry farming, Jimmy runs, etc., etc. How do I know when there are catch events in PokeMMO? The forums. The forums are truly, it's the main place the developers communicate. It's the main way information and news gets across. I understand forums are just kind of an archaic form to communicate in general. So I actually used to do videos on every single catch event that came out, but it was just too many. There's way too many. But I do a lot of videos covering the forums because a lot of players don't read them, rightfully so. It's kind of a pain to just check the forums every day, go out of your way, as opposed to, like, most people just check all their normal social medias like Twitter and stuff. I really wish the devs communicated more on social media in general. It'd probably be a lot better for the game, but yeah, really just the forums. If you really want to know when events are happening, the forums. I think to be fair, my Discord might have updates on whenever events are, and there's certain channels that do that. But really the best way is the forums. All right, for balls here, I'm going to go ahead. I think it's been asleep. I don't know if it's been asleep for 2 turns. I honestly, this might be I'm going to go ahead and go for a dream ball, and then I'll go for timer balls once a few more turns have passed. All right, there we go. Caught the alpha Ditto. We'll see if we get any good stats. It could be a huge cash cow. I mean, dude, not bad at all. Obviously not 3 times 31, but 25 plus in almost every stat, 31 attack and 31 speed. That's up there with a pretty damn good catch. It's a juicy Ditto, man. That's definitely like 150k minimum. Okay, this guy underlisted his. Now I want to buy his to flip. 150k. What are you doing, dude? Man, whenever alpha swarms happen, this is like your best opportunity to snipe, flip. There are so many players that underlist their alphas when alpha swarms happen. Number 1, don't be one of those players. And then number 2, take advantage of those players. Like that, it's mean as it sounds. Like, if they're gonna be lazy and misprice things or not double check or not have the information, someone's gonna flip it. You might as well, right? So really take advantage of people who are uninformed. It sounds really cruel and mean, but I mean, someone else is gonna do it if you don't. Take that flip, right? It's on them to learn. If they want to sacrifice their time and not learn to underprice something, that's a fine decision for them to make. Go ahead and make flips. Make all these flips during alpha swarms. You can make some really, really good pickups. I'm going to say this once again, and I want to extend this invitation. If anybody has to be a trustworthy source, I have to know you pretty well, but if anybody who I trust wants to operate as my PokeMMO broker is the correct term, reach out to me. And what I mean by this is I want to send you all of these Pokemon, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 boxes essentially of Pokemon. And what I want to do is I'll send it to like an alt account so we can like keep the Pokeyen separate. I'll send you all of the Pokemon. You sell everything. You list everything, right? So you sell and list everything and price check everything for me. I trust you to price check it. And then you get to keep, like, we'll decide on some sort of percentage. If you take the time to list and sell everything off for me, I just don't have the time, I'll let you keep a percentage of the profits. We'll have to calculate what that number is going to be, but I would love to. It'd be a fun video as well. Hiring a Pokemon broker or a Pokemon accountant in PokeMMO is kind of funny, You got to open it. Yeah, you know what? Someone sent me a quick, you should show me a quick Xmas present 2022 for my birthday present in game. We'll open one. I've got 20 of them. Boom, proteins. Thank you for the birthday proteins. Here, so I actually really need an extra box of storage before I do this Ninkata prep stuff. So you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and actually oh, I can't put my spinner rack in there because that's actually really unfortunate. Hold I'll just throw these in my shiny box, actually. But I'm going to go ahead and sell off these Pokemon. We'll calc some quick profits. It's kind of fun to just sell these off real quick. Get a calculator, see how much Pokeyen we can make from selling these guys off. Yeah, this would be a good little glimpse into what it would be like to be my Pokemon broker as well. So Tyrogue's an interesting one because it can't actually be bred. But if you were to like go ahead and evolve it, you'd probably sell it for more Pokeyen, which it might be worth for me to go ahead and quickly do. But let's just check. Let's see. So if I were to price it as a Tyrogue, which is what you definitely want to do, I would just do 20 plus like this. The nature is really bad / irrelevant. 280k. That's so ridiculously high. Like, this is what it would be like being a broker for me. I'm probably going to sell this for like, that's way too high. I'm probably going to list this for 180k, something like that. Even that seems really stupid high, but this is like what I'm talking about. Like, you could make, if I give you like 20%, you know, of all the profits, you could make so much profit just selling off my Pokemon. So we're going to add 170 because of the listing fee on that Tyrogue. We'll do the Eevee next. All right, next up is an Eevee with 31 speed and 20 plus and some other stats. That'll be a pretty easy 17k, just like that. It's going to be a plus 15k profit or so over on the calculator. Voltorbs won't go for much, unfortunately. This is definitely kind of an awkward sell because Voltorbs can only breed with other Voltorbs. It's a genderless. It's an alpha too. It's going to be an awkward one. We're going to do alpha Voltorb. I don't think this is going to go for much. Well, actually, why is the cheapest alpha Voltorb 140k? What the hell? When did that happen? Do I have something else count? That's crazy, actually. I assume someone started Shalfa hunting. That's actually pretty wild. That's actually insanely wild. I probably just go like 140k. I don't mind. Yeah, that's fine. If this can sell for 140k, that's just good for me. So we'll do that. We'll add plus 132k to our expected profits, 317. Next up, Chansey. The Chansey's super good. The only problem is that it's adamant, so it needs to be rebred for nature, but the IV placements are pretty damn solid for a Blissey. So, okay, the cheapest Chansey. This one's sassy, though. So this one has better stats, and it has usable nature. I probably just end up going like 180k on this Chansey. That might be too cheap. I think it's fine, though. I'm fine with underlisting Pokemon right now to get them to sell faster. I'm super okay with that. So let's go ahead and do plus... What's the math on this? Can you only breed alphas with alphas? If you want it to stay alpha, yes. You can technically lose the alpha-ness, but if you want to keep it an alpha, you have to breed 2 alphas together. So we're going to do plus... We're going to sell that off for that, and then do plus 170k. And I'm under-calculating. This is honestly more, but I've been selling stuff... I've been selling stuff for less than 5 minutes, and I've already at 480k. So it's expected. Obviously, this could take a lot. This is going to take a lot of this stuff is long sells, to be fair. There's not that many options when it comes to Alpha Abomasnow / Snover. That's actually pretty impressive. I think, well, actually, like, how many Alpha Abomasnows are even listed? 25? That's it? That's all that exists on the market? Okay, I can be pretty aggressive on this pricing then. Mine is 4 times 31. What if I just do... Here, let's do matching IVs 4. This is actually a pretty easy way to price check this. The cheapest... Wow. I mean, this one's 5 times 31, but that's the... Wow. Okay. I'm probably going to go 500k on this then. That's pretty damn interesting. I don't know if it'll sell. Once again, I don't like this. A lot of stuff I'm listing, I don't know it. A lot of stuff when it comes to a lot of times when I sell expected value stuff, I'm like, oh yeah, don't worry guys, this will definitely sell. Like when there's money to be made, you know, yada, yada, yada. Like I don't know if this will sell. A lot of stuff I'm listing right now is pretty niche stuff. This won't sell very fast for number 1 for sure. And number 2, it may not sell. Like it may take a long time. So don't see this number that I'm calculating in and be like, oh, he made this amount of money for sure in this amount of time. I often feel like that, like from Loot for 1 hours and stuff, when I like farm Pokemon specifically to make money. That is often the case, but in a situation like this stuff may not sell that quickly. This is not a miracle, you know, magical money-making method. There's a lot of, you know, downsides to it. So let's go ahead and see, not even including the cost it actually took to make these Pokemon, right? So Sandile is up next. Quiet Nature, 2 times 31. Let's see what this goes for. That Snover did actually sell for 500k pretty quickly, which is pretty amazing. So we'll do 25s plus like this. We'll just do 20 plus, honestly, in these stats. 31 for a Sandile. Is someone really going to have a 31% fence Sandile, though? The Alpha's 80k. That seems underpriced, to be fair. But this one's overpriced. So we're going to meet somewhere in the middle. To be fair, even if I get rid of the extra 31 and I just do 31 attack and 20 whatever, it's still 80k. So I'm honestly, this is just so underpriced. That's kind of crazy. Still I'm gonna go like 60k. That might be a mistake. Or 70k. Sure, I'll do 70k, do plus 65 onto the profits after the fee. Now we're over 1 million Pokeyen expected coming in. One more Pokemon to sell, being a Bagon. This is just a 2x31 hidden ability access Bagon. Nothing like super crazy here. Should be a pretty easy price check. I'm not even gonna worry about the nature or the other IVs. Hidden ability access is relevant. Gonna add some small value to it. Let's just get rid of the speed IV. 65k. This is for 13 days is brutal, I will say. So I'm gonna do 60k on it. I think that's pretty fair, honestly. So plus, after the listing fee, we'll do like plus 55k profit. So just selling off a few Pokemon took me around 10 minutes. Could have been a lot faster as well. Made around 1 million expected profit. Now, I might not get all of that. I got 500k guaranteed already, which is super nice. But yeah, not too shabby. We'll take it. Let's prep some Ninkatas. God damn, this is a beautiful shiny, dude. Congratulations, Menaceagle. He redeemed this as a price check, but I don't think he actually wants me to price check this because it's his OT. I think he just wants to flex it, which I respect. If you have a secret shiny, Aerodactyl, 4x31 correct nature, honestly, if you want to pay 10,000 Twitch points to flex it, it's honestly a smart use of your points, man. I would do the same. That's super nice, dude. Yeah, if you were to price check it, how would you? This is, you can't reverse search price check a Pokemon like this. It's just too rare. So first things first, for like an egg/Fossilmon, you usually start around 60 to 100 mil, depending on the desirability of it. Keep in mind, egg hunts cost around 120 to 150 mil on average, so that's why it's a loss to like hunt for them and then quote unquote sell them or whatever. But I don't know how you'd ever go around selling something like this. You can check like other Fossilmons and see like what they're around, but what's Kabuto and Ammonite at? If we could even find, there's gonna be none on the like. They're just, these don't pop up. I would probably go like, if I were to guesstimate, so many price checks like this are guesstimations. Like I would probably guesstimate that this is worth somewhere around 150 to 200 mil. That would be my guesstimation price check. But that's, once again, it is so hard to price check something like that. It requires a lot of knowledge, a lot of experience, and a lot of intuition and a lot of experience with that specific market. Anyways, moving on though, let's get working on those Ninkatas. Let's see. Ninkatas were pretty expensive on the GTL last I checked, and I'm sure, okay. Whew, thankfully no one bought them up before I mentioned it on stream, so I appreciate that, chat. Thank you very much. I'll buy your Ninkatas for 35. If you want to make money off me, guys, go sell your Ninkatas. Go farm Ninkatas. Ninkata farming is probably really, really good Pokeyen right now per hour. All right, there's one box ready to go. I do have to leave extra space because of the Shedinjas, and then I'm gonna go ahead and fill up this other box. That's why we got that space, so we could go ahead and do this hunt a little more efficiently, so we can pop charm and not waste too much of it. All right, there we go. So now I have a 30 box here and a 60 box. Now what I want to do is use large candies on all of them before actually popping the charm and starting the hour. Yeah, the really awkward position I'm in is that I actually need more PC space. I would really like to have like one more box for this hunt, but I don't have it. I could just send off some stuff over to an alt account, I guess. It might actually be worth doing, because having an extra box for this kind of hunt for a charm to be popping stuff is like, oh man, it might be super worth it. I might go ahead and start doing that. Yo, thank you, Miss, for the birthday donation. 5 charms. Super generous. Hopefully we get that shiny today, dude. Something rare. Is it not possible to buy more? I'm pretty sure I'm at max PC storage. I could be wrong. I'm pretty sure I'm at max PC storage. How to get to channel 8? Have too many people on one channel. Other than that, there's not really a way to do it. I'm going to go ahead and start sending this stuff off over to alt accounts, honestly. I'm going to mail them over to, I think, Patrouski. Or no, Cool Duder. Probably, right? I think so. I'm gonna double check this, make sure it works. All right, we're gonna log over to the alt account, double check things really quick. I have 105 mail on this account already. Check the mail. Yup, worked perfectly. I'm gonna say thank you, so then I can have a message to actually reply to, hop back over to the main and do it all over again. Whenever I'm trading a bunch of Pokemon like that, I like to just go confirm that I sent it to the right account, just to like double check, because otherwise it's just really easy to make a mistake and mail a bunch of Pokemon to the wrong person. And now I can head over here and do reply, and then just copy paste like Pog or something, and then that's pretty simple. There you go. So I'm gonna mail all of these over really quick. All right, here we go. the last mail. So now we're gonna have this box free, so now we can get even more Ninkatas. Perfect. All right, here's all of our Ninkatas. I ended up spending way too much money on them, but it's for the content. So we've got 2 full boxes and a box with 30 that I can sort of cycle through. Now I have to put XP candies larges. I don't know how long this is gonna take. I kind of wanted to prep these off stream, but I just didn't have the time, and now I'm kind of paying the price to some extent. I don't have enough, so what I'm gonna have to do is I'm gonna have to buy, well, someone sent me that insane stack of XP candies, and it's actually time to go ahead and collect those, which is so weird. It feels weird to add these to my inventory. Yup, but I'm gonna do it. Okay, chill. This is, oh no, I lost it. Insane amount of items to add to my inventory. Okay, I can't. Okay, well, thank you for the, okay, we're getting free Ninkatas, so thank you so much, dude. Okay, we got the XP candies. Oh my god, I'm so spoiled. Okay, so many XP larges, and I need some mediums as well to actually pop them out. Well, they're to be fair, they're around the same price. I might just go ahead and just use the larges, even though it's slightly inefficient or whatever. It's kind of funny, but it might be worth it. Let's go ahead. Let's head to a cooler location. I'm gonna head over to Celadon City, Kanto. That's like my favorite location in game. Whenever you go for a shunt like this, you want to hunt at a location where, if you do get the shiny, it's at a location that you super love, you know? So I'm gonna head over to we're gonna head over to Kanto. We're gonna head over here. Does the Shedinja always come out OT after Evo? Yeah, I mean, yeah, if you're the one popping and evolving the Nikita, even if it's not your OT, it always comes out OT, I believe. You might need to like get it OT in Shedinja first. I don't know if you do. I think any Shedinja you create becomes your OT because you're creating it. You're getting it from scratch. Like it's its own separate encounter. Don't you get an extra move learned if you use 2 extra or candy larges? That actually is super relevant. I definitely want to buy XP candy mediums then, because that will slow down the process, which is so interesting. But ooh, XP candies are kind of going down. It's because people are getting them from the Ditto alphas and just listing them off. It's a bunch of, okay, I'm down to buy these up then. Get some of these mediums. These will be actually used. That should be all I need right there. I spent a lot there. No, not too much, honestly. It's mostly fine. How many mediums do I have off that? XP candy mediums, 150. Is that enough for all the Nikitas? It's actually not enough. I actually need more for the amount of Nikitas I have. Pat, please pop a premium lure. It won't use steps, and it gives you a boost on secret shiny odds. I don't know if it would work like that. I don't know if, I mean, I could do it just to try, because it literally is worth it just for the chance of having an increased. That's so insane though. If it's yeah, I'm gonna buy one. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna do it because I don't know if it works like that. I don't know if Shedinja encounters count as a boost towards premium lures like that. That would be so strange, but I might as well try it, and I can repel and keep the steps for when I want to go single encounter. Should we rob him again? Hey, I'm back. What's up, dude? Okay, let's remember again. I'm gonna go ahead. Well, this one's actually already leveled, so I'm not gonna worry about that one, but all of these need to be large XP candied, and then I need medium level candies as well. I'm gonna be popping charm here in a bit. I'm gonna go ahead and just get started, okay? I'm gonna get started on XP candy larging all of these. We're gonna withdraw them like this, move this down like this, and I'm just gonna start going. This shouldn't evolve any of them. Once again, the goal is to just get them up to a high level and then be able to evolve them all, whatever, at the same time during a charm. So this is all prep work. I'm gonna sit here and do all this off camera so you guys don't have to see all this boring stuff, but it's super good to do this before when if you're gonna do a Ninkata hunt. Once again, one of the rarest shinies in all of PokeMMO. All right, this is the last Ninkata, guys. I'm pretty sure. I think that they're all prepped now, which is good because I have to leave in an hour. So I'm gonna have 1 hour to pop charm, go hard, get as many Ninkata encounters as possible. I'm gonna go ahead and replace the large candies with the mediums. I actually need to buy a few more mediums, I think, but they're so expensive right now, which is unfortunate. Hopefully some more were listed and they've gone down a little bit. Okay, that's actually perfect. 4,100, yes please. I'll take all of them for that price. When larges were like cheaper, I was like, okay, well now, okay, I'm gonna buy all of this too. There we go, perfect. That's enough. That's enough. We're gonna stop there. We're going to, what can I do here? I'm gonna pop the premium lore as well. We're gonna do some crazy stuff here. I'm gonna grab my Shuckle. Okay, first and foremost, we're going to move this over. We're gonna grab, actually no, sorry, you can do 3 per batch. I always forget. So you can do 3 per batch with it. Okay, 3 per batch. We got them like this. I'm going to pop a premium lore. I don't know if this works, but with a premium lore, it says, if you encounter a Pokemon, secret shiny rates are increased by 25%. I don't know if this worked with Shedinja. I truly don't know, but it's worth the risk. Like, I'm fine to pay the 50k Pokeyen cost to have a chance at higher odds for a secret shiny Shedinja, and then I can just repel and walk to a spot that has them. So I'm gonna pop this. Only gonna work with steps. I'm not gonna use any steps doing it, which is awesome. I'm gonna go ahead and pop Shiny Charm. Let's get started. Wish me luck hunting for one of the rarest shinies in all of PokeMMO. Let's see if we can get it on my birthday. Can we get lucky? Bro, overkill? Yeah, this might be overkill, but it's a ton of fun, okay? Let's see what happens. All I see for this hunt is money. If you have money, you can get a shiny Shedinja. This hunt takes a lot of time, dude. I think even at peak rates, so with all of the XP candies, I think at peak rates, you get around 180 encounters per hour. So if you do the math and do 30,000 divided by 180, no hunt in PokeMMO just takes Pokeyen. It's going to be around 166 hours, which, okay, that seems really low, actually, in my opinion. But the meme is it's really expensive. The meme is that it's really, really expensive. This hunt went from being like a 17,000 hour hunt. Secret Shiny Shedinja is still an insane hunt. So what if we take that number? I'm going to do the math wrong. What if you do, that seems really easy, actually, to get Shedinja. This hunt, yeah, honestly, this hunt, yeah, every rare hunt takes money. This hunt does take a lot of money, like more than some other hunts for sure. But it's a lot of time as well. It's a lot of time, not as much time as I expected, I'm gonna be totally honest. But if you do this times 16, now that's, now we're in a shunt, okay? The secret shiny Shedinja hunt. Yeah, the rare candies, it's a lot of Pokeyen for this hunt. Like, let's do some math. One sec. Let's do some math. So each Dinkata is like 3 to 4k. Let's say 3,500 times. I'm ignoring the Donator status charm because it makes it harder to calculate the math. So I'm doing the base rate just that we can adjust what, you know, it usually costs more if you use Donator and charm, but it's faster. So let's do 3,500 times, what's the math? 30k. So there's your cost from Dinkatas, 105 mil. Plus, you're spending like 9 to 10k per one on, oh my god, on candies. So like, this is like a 400 to 500 mil hunt is the math. Like a 400 to 500 mil hunt. And you can say, oh, it's an easy hunt if you have money, but it's still getting that money. Now, obviously you could credit card swipe technically, but someone who credit card swipes is not often going to be someone who's also willing to put 160 hours into the game, right? That can depend, but from my experience, that's kind of, you know, if you're in a credit card swipe for a shiny, you might as well just credit card swipe for a Mysterious Ball shiny, which is super unfortunate. What do you think of a shiny only competitive tier? I mean, I don't think it'd be sustainable. Like, if we can't get enough people queuing for NU, there's no way we can get enough people queuing for shiny only PvP. But it'd be fun. I think the pragmatic, realistic thing would be to just host shiny only tournaments. That's probably doable. Like, someone hosts like shiny only PvP tournaments and like OT only. That'd be cool. But I don't think we're gonna see a shiny only PvP tier added anytime soon. Okay, that's the first box done. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and release all of this. No shiny. That is gonna be, we have some, I'm gonna honestly not worried about that, the 31s. I'm gonna go ahead and just release them anyway. Yeah, we're gonna release all. Then we're gonna throw 30 more. So each, I'm gonna should I add 30 to the encounter counter now or just keep track? I might just keep track. It might just be 30, 60. We'll just try to keep track. I'm gonna keep going. I want to get more encounters on this charm. Here, someone's asking about money making methods at like different levels of play. A good metric, in my opinion, for like how much Pokeyen you should be making per hour. This is just my opinion. Feel free. This is like a general guideline and a metric. Do whatever you want to do. Have fun. Don't worry about it too much. But a general metric is like, I think if you're an early game player, you should probably be making around 100 to 200k per hour. An early game player can make around 1 to 200k per hour, pretty simply. I have a bunch of videos and methods and guides on that. A middle level player should probably be making around 2 to 400k per hour. 2 to 400k per hour, gym runs, stuff like that, Ditto hunting, a lot of that's 2 to 400k per hour. And then a late game player should make around 4 to 600k per hour, and that's usually around flipping, sniping, breeding for profit can make that for sure. Or very specific niche hunts, maybe Whalmers or Pikachu hunting or certain things like that at certain market time periods. So once again, to reiterate, 1 to 200k for new players, 2 to 400k for medium players, and 4 to 600k for late game players. No, I actually do. This might be copium. This might be like total conspiracy, but like I kind of do believe that the devs, well, it's not the devs planning them. I do believe that PokeMMO makes catch events based on like what the market needs. Like someone was saying that Rotoms are probably really good profit right now because like 6K base price for a Rotom, and there's actually a Rotom catch event tomorrow. I've seen this many times where like Dittos will reach a certain like there's way too little supply, and they'll always make a Ditto catching event. And now if it was the devs like Q and stuff making these events, I'd be like, probably not. They don't really have the time for that. But it's always CMs. It's community managers who make and host these events. And community managers play the game the most out of any like staff level person. So it honestly wouldn't surprise me if there's CMs who are like, you know what, like I'm seeing the price. They play the game a lot. They see the price and like, oh, I'm going to do a catch event for this Pokemon to sort of even it out. That's genius. Like you are incentivized. You're balancing out the economy in a very hands-on way almost, but in a really positive way, in my opinion. I think that's really cool. I'm a huge fan of that. That's another way to just check and balance the system. I think that's super sick. All right, 18 seconds left. This is probably going to be one of, if not the last Shedinja. Obviously, Patrouski luck is about to kick in. I'm going to get a shiny right here, okay? These last three, okay? The last three for the day. It's got to be shiny. It has to be. It's Patrouski luck. I'm either hyper lucky and all the stars in the world align, or I'm super unlucky, okay? Let's see which one it is today. Let's see if the magical moment can happen here on stream. Nope. It did not. Not today, okay? But maybe tomorrow. I did not do that many Nincada encounters, unfortunately. I did. Oh, actually, I did more than I expected. I did 90? That's pretty bad, actually, because it's 30 per box. I did this box. I released a box earlier, and then I did most of this box. But I have 6 Nincadas left. So it's 90 minus 6. It's 84. I only did 84 encounters an hour. Holy shit. The log out strat would be way better, but then I can't invite people to a charm. That might be the strat, though. We'll have to see. That's a lot for shit, to be fair. I don't know. That's tough. 84 encounters. Let's add that with the calculator over on the encounter counter. That puts me up to 58,731 encounters dry. So 731. And that's going to be it for me today, guys. Happy birthday to me, I guess, and to all of you. If it's your birthday, if it's been your birthday recently, if your birthday's coming up, happy belated, happy early birthdays to everybody. Why the hell not? Hopefully you're having fun. Hopefully you're enjoying it. Hopefully you're playing PokeMMO, playing some game you enjoy. I'm going to peace out. Have a great day. I'll see you guys later. Like this stream if you enjoyed it. Dislike if not. Subscribe for daily videos. Streams Monday through Thursday at 12 p.m. I'll be live tomorrow. Streams Monday through Thursday at 12 p.m. on Twitch and YouTube. If you want to go above and beyond and support my content, if it's been helpful or entertaining enough and you can afford it, YouTube memberships, Twitch Primes, Twitch subs, and PayPal/Venmo donations allow me to do it. Couldn't be here without you guys. I'll never forget that, okay? Thank you so much. Have a great day. I'll see you guys later. Peace out, Reno. Hey, thanks so much for watching the entire video all the way to the end. I really appreciate that, and I hope it was a positive asset to your day. And I also want to quickly say extra thank you to everybody whose name is on this list and goes above and beyond and allows me to do what I do. Thank you very much. Have a good one.